We started back so far back, I've almost forgotten the day that we walked on this property. But to see today, after walking and driving around here at night, to hear the noises and the birds singing during the day, I'm awed by the blessings that God has put here at this place for these people. What we've done is develop a community around these individuals and their needs and the needs of their family. The needs of these people have shaped who we are today, and trying to build in to try to meet everybody's needs here, because they're all unique. The thing about all this is that it's a family thing. Mom and dad come here looking for something for their child that will meet their child's needs. And most that I know are looking out for the long run, their safety, and the quality of life they're going to have. And so this community here at RainbowOmega has become that way of life. They live in an environment that they're comfortable. We have a place for them to work. It's meaningful work to them. You do the things in life for them that's important to them.
I think the most impressive thing to me was the fact that the residents appeared to really be content and happy in their environment, in their community, where they choose to live and choose to interact with each other. You could tell that it was definitely a place that they wanted to be, felt loved. What I like about this community is the fact that they want it to be just like the actual homes they live in, and they've made it that for the residents. And you can tell that the residents are cared for, they're clean, they're given the best that they can give them. And I think that speaks highly of the mission of this organization.
Some of these folks draw you to them. They make it easy for you to love them. And our staff is that way. A lot of these staff knows more about that resident than the parent does after they've been here 5 or 6 years.
I love our residents because they're like family. They take on a role of children, they take on a role of brother and sister, and sometimes they even parent you. I spend a lot of time in the homes with the residents. I have the opportunity to go over and work with them in their home and spend time with them. It's different when you go into their home and you see them where they're relaxed and where they're enjoying their time. They're encouraged to do as much for themselves as they possibly can, okay? And they take that and run with it, because to see them work and then to see them go into their home and to do things for themselves, things that, we take for granted, They're excited about doing their laundry. They're excited about turning on the oven. They're excited about being able to go and shop at Walmart. I think they have a wonderful quality of life here.
I work with our individuals here as far as learning their likes, dislikes, as far as what they like to do in the community, what they like to get out and enjoy as far as recreational type activities, what they want to do when they're not at work. We go to ball games, football games. We've been to some baseball games out at the new Chocolaca Park. Really, I try to create just different scenarios to broaden their vision of what's available.
There are different clubs here. They have a coffee club, they have a book club, and they go to one another's residence to visit. But also there's bicycling, there's individuals walking for exercise, and just hear the laughter in the evening after dinner. You know that you're at a place where people are enjoying life. And sometimes we feel like we're the ones trying to minister to these people, but in reality, they're ministering to us and making our life more full.
think about your child, and if you were not there and somebody was caring for your child, how would you want them cared for? Because, you know, you would want the best for them, and you would want people to take care of them and love them. Well, that's what this community is about as well. We pray for one another, whether it be staff, residents, or whatever. They will come up and tell you, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for your family, or whatever, and we do the same thing for them.
The jobs and the work that these individuals do here on a daily basis is part of their life. They enjoy going to work every day. It does a lot of things for these individuals. Matter of fact, I think sometimes they have better work ethics than you and I would have. But they love to go to the work center, be with their friends. They laugh together and work their job, and they do a good job at it. They like to earn money.
We're sitting in RainbowOmega's soon-to-be garden center that we've decided to create here at the front of our campus, right at our front entrance. So people from the community have access to what we've been growing for numerous years in our greenhouses that sit in the middle of the campus. As people expect to see the things that we've always grown, such as you know, spring flowers, ferns. Of course, we always do mums in the fall, and then of course our poinsettias at Christmas time. So all of those products will be available within our garden center, along with a new variety of products that we hope to have in place at the time that we open. We do have approximately over 500 blueberry bushes that we harvest annually, and so we hope to expand that and add that into the market where people can actually come and pick for themselves or already buy a product that's already been picked and available to them. The quality of our product has always been, in my opinion, some of the best I've seen, and I really attribute that to, you know, the care that the residents put into putting those plants in the pots and watering and fertilizing, and folks that work with them every day that make our plants what I consider to be some of the best in this whole area. So what we're trying to do is add and enhance the community in which we live in, which just so happens to be RainbowOmega in the East Boga area. And I think having this retail store here will not only help advance RainbowOmega in its community, but the folks who live in the larger community around us, to open the door for them to come see what we have. Something that I'm interested in doing is a lot of the products that we market in here that maybe if we're not producing and making here at RainbowOmega, then obviously I'd like to use local individuals to see what their products are that we could carry here to not just help RainbowOmega, but help those within our community, which is what the whole theme of making rural communities more self-sustaining is all about.
One of the things that really sets our place apart is that we're in the rural area of Alabama. We have the space to get out and do picnics and to play games. There are even some of the guys have a football team, and they play inter-squad games with each other. And so there's so many things we can do here. Everything you see here has happened because it's the right thing to do, and it's good for these people.
I served on the President's Commission on Intellectual Disabilities. The people in Washington got tired of hearing me say this. I said, if you want to see it done right, you go to the state of Alabama, and you go to RainbowOmega, and you see how they take care of these children. You go to Alabama, they do it right.